내가
now.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Denver with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Lever, he's out there with Thompson. Jokic is out there with English, and it's Issel in at the 4. And for Chicago, they've got Nikola Jokic. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Edwards in at the 2.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Lever taking his time here. Pass to English, and taken away by Johnson. Here's Brunson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Brunson's got his team on the board to start the game for Chicago. Here's English, and count it from 19 feet away.
Well, you stop on a dime, get a little separation, that's impressive.
Towns a screen on Lever. Lets it go from deep, and Towns is good for 3.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Here's Jokic. Rebound by Johnson. Jokic with it, picked up by Thompson. And here's Edwards from the arc. It doesn't go for him. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Lever. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Edwards. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Issel. Edwards defending.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Brunson against Lever. Pass to Jokic. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Chicago. And a switcher also for Denver. Iverson's checked in. So it's Chicago now. Here is Edwards. Towns a screen on Iverson. Outside, Towns. A three-pointer, no good. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Iverson, no luck. Here's Johnson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, strong finish there from Johnson. Didn't let the contact throw him off.
Jokic on top. Pass to Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. The Nuggets with another miss. Chicago leading by 3. Edwards finds Towns. Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Lever. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. ends up going with the new group. And Denver with a change here, too. Abdul Rauf, he's checked in for Lever. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The kick out to English. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Chicago leading by 5. And here's Halliburton. Again, Chicago.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
On the wing, Doncic. Iverson cover. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
I tell you, you have to see the window and then deliver the basketball on time. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Abdul Rauf. They grab their own miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
The last 3 shot put Iverson in some kind of mood. He goes to the arc and delivers the answer.
Buries the long-range jumper. Markkanen's got 6.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Kept alive. Jokic laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Chicago in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Chicago. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Lever is out there with Allen Iverson. And it's Mutombo. And it's Vandeweghe in at the 3, the small forward. Thompson for 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Pass to Beck. Here's Iverson. Takes the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Chicago leading by 12. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Vandeweghe. And it's off from 3-point range. Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Mutombo. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of 3-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
Denver calls timeout. Thompson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Lever passes to Beck. No good that time. Nice defense from KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defense is always going to react to Klay Thompson. That time the overcommitment, and he'll get to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Denver trails by 17. Issel gets the bucket. Issel's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Halliburton. He's got 8. Outside Durant. Back with the rebound. Here's Denver now. Lever, the pass to Issel. Count that bucket. Issel's got 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Thompson, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Issel. And here is Mutombo. Lever outside. Clock at 6. A floater now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
Gobert dishes to Thompson. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Such a terrific, efficient mid-range shooter. Thompson given space, he takes advantage.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Lever. Here's Beck over Thompson. Good on the shot.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Lever against Halliburton. For 3, Durant. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Thompson against SGA. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Durant for 3, and it's Denver with the rebound. The drive by Thompson. Pass to Lever. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Brunson with it. Outside, Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 6.
My goodness, we've seen stretch 5s in this league, but for Karl Anthony Towns to make that long a shot, look out.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
Yes, that goes in. He's got 6.
Boy, what a clean release from him to knock down that jumper.
Outside, English. Jokic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Edwards. Then it's Johnson, and it's Garnett in at the 5 spot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
There's the lob to Towns. It's stolen by Lever. Inside, Missile. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Johnson can't get it to go. Denver trails by 18. Lever finds English. Floats one. Yep, it counts. English has got 7.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
For 3, Edwards. That one misses. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. English the pass to Jokic. Johnson with the block.
Phenomenal rim protection right there by Johnson. This is the kind of defense this team is starting to expect from him. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Thompson outside. Here's English. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. It's stolen by Lever. Thompson outside. Back to Lever. Jokic sets the screen for Lever. Jokic kicks to English. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, David Thompson.
First one falls for him. Chicago making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Garnett. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kevin Durant in for Jalen Johnson. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 6.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Edwards' shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Pass to Jokic. The kick out to English. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Jokic missing. Chicago leading by 20. Here's Edwards. Issel grabs the board. And it goes down 2 points.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jokic has checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jalen Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. SGA's checked in for Edwards. And Halliburton subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And a switcher also for Denver. Allen Iverson is checked in for Thompson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. English the pass to Iverson. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
6'6" with excellent defensive instincts. SGA, one of the best shot-blocking guards in the league.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. The Nuggets with another miss. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Chicago. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Going in there and Johnson playing big.
Johnson's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Jokic with a screen on Johnson. Shot to stop the run. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by English. Jokic has got 9 points.
Rise and fire. Love the confidence.
Jokic sets the screen for Halliburton. Jokic finds Markkanen. Over Jokic. Again, Chicago.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
Pass to English. Back to Lever. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Jokic, no good. Jokic with the bounce pass. Count that one. 5 points in the game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And so it's Chicago, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Thompson, Allen Iverson out there with Abdul Rauf. And it's Mutombo, and it's Issel in at the foursome. Chicago leading by 22. Here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Garnett, he's checked in for Jokic. Kevin Durant comes in for Markkanen. Thompson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Halliburton. Here's Abdul Rauf. Chicago grabs the miss. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Iverson. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Come on, that's almost unfair. This guy steps across the half-court line, and you've got to guard him from that spot.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Thompson with the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Durant. Garnett trying to break loose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Kevin Durant is one of one, guys. A 7-footer with the complete offensive arsenal. What a privilege to have operated in his era.
For the Nuggets, Jokic has checked in for Mutombo. English comes in for Allen Iverson. And Levers subbed in for Abdul Rauf. And Thompson kicks to Lever. Here's Issel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's on Kevin Garnett.
So tough to defend Issel without fouling. He works so hard and is really active.
That free throw missing. Some changes for Chicago. Gobert comes in for Garnett. And it's Karl Anthony Towns in for Kevin Durant. Good on the second free throw. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Got that bucket in no time at all. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Outside, Towns. Back to Thompson from outside the arc. Gobert the pass to Towns. Again, Chicago.
Yeah, that mid-range arsenal is real for Karl Anthony Towns. This guy legit 3-level scorer at 7 foot.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Jokic. That ball. Great assist by Lever. Lever's got his 7th assist in the game. And here is Doncic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half. English on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Jokic, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Thompson kicks to Gobert. Towns dishes to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Another three for Chicago.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Issel gets the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Denver. Shoots from the right block. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Boy, what tremendous touch. Not everything has to be a power move on the inside.
Here's SGA. It's hauled in by Jokic. Now Lever. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you joining us for tonight's game. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Klay Thompson.